this love thing. You got to be the one. You got to be the one.
Hey,
You got to be the
we're live, baby. We live.
You got to be the one.
Oh,
You got to
we're about to be
the
rapping.
one. You got to be
All right.
the one. You got to be the one and only
I'm gonna run some beats for a little bit.
Oh, you got to be the one for me.
It was
You got to be the one.
this Shy Lights album I was listening to.
One and only one.
A couple things I might work on a little bit before we get started. So that's what I'm doing. It's a miracle I can actually stream beat making now without getting hit with like 20 content ID matches. Shout out to my network. Coming through on that. So there's something. So there's this track. I was wanting to use some of this. Where is it? It's called Stoned Out of My Mind by the Shy Lights. And like I hate doing vocal samples where it's like shit about. What sucks, it's such a dope little vocal riff, but it's got the lyric Stoned Out of My Mind, which is just corny. Whoever it is, let me find it. If you haven't like sat and listened to the Shy Lights ever, can recommend. But I'm just gonna fuck with this for a little bit. Where as people come in and shit, so. Yeah, what everyone think about that new Kanye? The other day I thought it was quite excellent. Actually, shit, I don't want the right channel, it's all tambourine.
You got to be the one. 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 One and only one.
My arcade cup.
You got to be the one for me.
From a barbecue
You
place.
got to be the one. You got to be the one. One and only one.
Hey, Dirty Rag on Twitch. What up, Yoshi guy?
You got to be the one. You got to be the one. You got to be the one.
And both vocals are just one vocal.
Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one. One and only one. Be the one. You got to be the one. One and only one. One and only one.
Break that for Jenny for the Black, yeah. Shout out to BX.
You got to be the one and only one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one and only one. Oh,
Nah, not just Constro. What's his name? Got those Joey Badass tracks.
Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one.
805. At 8:10 or 8:15, we'll jump into the queue. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you got. Oh, you got to be the one. You got to be the. You got to be the one. You got to be. Oh, you got to be the. Oh, you got to be the one. You got. Be the one. You got me. You got one. You got one and you got one and one. You got me. You got be the one for me. You got be the one. You got be the one and only one. You got be the one, 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 be the one for me. Be the one, be the one, be the one, be the one, be the one. You got be the one, 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 be the one. One and only. One and only, Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one and only one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one and only one. You got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one.
Navi D, that's what I'm thinking of. He doesn't submit here, but he's from Beat Fighter and shit.
Oh, you got. Oh, you got to be the. You got to be the. You got to be the one. You got. I will believe you got. You got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. You got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me.
Not to do the critique, don't worry about it.
Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one. You got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me.
We'll keep going
You
on.
got to be the one. Oh, you got to be the one for me. You got to be the one. Oh, you got.
It's good ass little album though. Actually, it's a got hella tracks on it. All right, it's 8:10. 8:10. Go ahead and jump into the queue. Oh shit, did I start? Oh damn it. Not super delayed. Whatever. Alright. What up, Rhombus Manager? Rhombus? What are you talking about rhombuses for? Alright. First up, we got L9. Let's see what he's got. Direct upload. Let's hear it. What? This is like an XFL promo or something from like WWE Raw. Did the Dreamcast have a version of NBA Street? Because this would be in it. No, I do not, Matt. These drums are really not good. Sample. There's some weird shit going on with the stereo. With the stereo panning, the separation. Yeah, those drums were really stiff and really not good. Sample was the sample could work maybe. It was pretty goofy. With the right drums, it could maybe work. So I would start with the drums, get those, have like sample some just big ass drum breaks and not whatever those were, because they were just weak and the pattern was boring and there wasn't anything good about them. So if you get some good drums going, maybe the sample will work. Who knows? Who could see it? Alright, next up, Stoopston. Hey, PSP man. No submissions right now. I apologize. The bass on this too. I wouldn't even try and add a bass line to this, because it's really weird melodically, and this bass does not work. It ruins it. You could maybe work with a single note on an 808 and sort of ring it out. And we got the Kingdom Hearts gummy ship taking damage noise in the background. And some really crazy reverb going on. Stu, you're gonna yell at me on Twitter, I'm sure of it, but the bass, and also, I don't know, the bass was the biggest thing that was sticking out to me as being incorrect. If we took out the bass, it would have a cool sort of vibe. I think it was just really hard for me to tell over the bass, which was just thrown in wrong notes all over the place. So I would maybe just stick to a single 808 note, since it's sort of a weird sample melodically speaking. And then you had some weird, very annoying sounds going on. Especially that delay that you had going on with all the crazy weird ghost noise stuff. It could work at like the end or like when something drops out, but going just throughout the whole beat, I don't know about that. So maybe don't do that. Don't do that. Alright. Next up. This track's called Wet Dreams, LOL. from Dominic Lopez. His name is not showing up for one reason or another.
Is this just a dream? Another truth and the song's reality.
Okay. Intro's a little bit too long. A lot too long, you could say. Static, never. I don't know about the 808 cowbell noise. These moans. I don't know about the moans and the 808 cowbell. I didn't hate like the whole concept. If you're doing moans, that's tough to muster and tough to wrangle. I wouldn't do them every 2-3 beats like that. Sort of save them. I know you switched it up every 4th or 8th one or whatever. Ooh. But it was just overbearing. That was Dominic. That's Dominic Lopez 87. Everyone's asking if you sampled "I'm in It." It sort of sounds like, yeah, it is reminiscent of that. So, but only because of that. I mean, it had its own feel and everything, and it was kind of cool. But once it came in with all the noises and sound effects, I was out. I was over it. So try not to be so obnoxious when it comes to like sound effects, especially if you have some like moaning type shit, because that's just goofy. All right, next up we got Kenny. Oh, what up, Zach? Yeah, you saw the critique. I wasn't a fan. But it's fine. We all throw up bricks. Every once in a while. I like it's just called an exemplary beat. I don't know what the deal is with the audio because it goes out of sync and then it comes right back in, so I don't know what to say about that. These drums are not good. The sample's decent, the bass line's okay. These drums are super rigid. Super rigid. Constro says it sounds like you sampled 32 kilobit MP3. I do get a little bit of that unintentional nasty lo-fi sound. You could cover it up if you tried, but I like the bass you added, or layered, or whatever it is. But the drums are super stiff. Not a fan of how stiff they are. You want to have some bounce. You want to have a little bit of air, some life in those drums. And they're just super, super rigid and way too stiff. So, start with the drum break. even if you don't end up using that in your drums, you can sort of get a feel from that drum break. I mean, you could even in Ableton do like groove extraction if you really wanted to, or whatever program. A lot of software has that ability where you sort of map like rhythms from an audio clip to a MIDI groove, and so you can quantize to that. And so you quantize, but it's like to this sort of live feel. You could try that out. But I was just thinking maybe start with a break, layer in, and then maybe take the break out, or keep the break and layer shit on top of there. But just keep shit more alive a little bit. All right, next up we got Danny Provolone. Says everything I make turns to shit after a few weeks. Isn't that fun? I mean, it was probably shit in the first place, but he said that. I didn't say that. Shout out to the art. We always got the art. Wait a minute. We can't go to Danny Provolone without catching this beauty.
Thunder and light.
Here it is.
Past the cloud. Over the dark night.
I know this sample. That's good, Zach. Let me know when that EP's out. Hey, Danny, what's this sample? I know that little vocal riff. I got a pad beat that samples this. I like this though. Usually your drums, I take beef with how they. I got a problem with how they sound, and they're like maybe a little too lo-fi here, but they don't have the problem they usually do, which is nice. I like it. Oh yeah, Rag, I'm finishing up the queue. Yeah, Young Dannon, I don't know why the Twitch chat isn't too live tonight. It's nice. I mean, it's basic, but it's smooth. I don't have anything to complain about. You could probably throw some more bass on it. Shout out to Danny Provolone. Whenever he gets a sample, I'll find. I have a beat that samples that. It's worse than that, or rather, his is better. I just want to know what mine sounds like, because I don't think it's good. All right, that was Danny Provolone. Shout out Danny Provolone. I like the drum break you picked. I think it was lacking a little bass maybe from both the drums and the sample. So maybe you could layer in the bass line a little bit. Maybe you could layer in some more kicks, that sort of shit. But it was smooth enough, so. Captain says drums really fit the sample well. It just needs better mixing. This is the total opposite of polished, says Kingdom Fire guy. Here I am, Stanley. Oh, yeah. I was just... There's no way my version of this is good. I don't even want to play it. All right. Just out of curiosity, we're about to hear what this sounds like. That's all I did. I just knew I had a project file with this sample. Alright. Yeah, I like yours a lot better. I don't even know how old it is. I just recognize that sample. Had to see. Sometimes you You just gotta see. You sample it. You just gotta see. All right, that's Danny Provolone. Shout out to that. Throw some bass on it. The mix, the drums are lacking a little bit of punch on top of lacking some bass. So see what you can do to layer in shit. Lose, sort of turn down the compression on the drum break if possible. All right, next up we got, oh shit, it's Lupe Diamonds. Oh my god, Lupe Diamonds.
This is a Lupe Diamond.
And he uploaded SoundCloud. The mix could use some work. I feel like I'm not getting enough drum punch, but the sample is nice. The programming on the hi-hat, we'll see about. I think compression is enemy in this beat. I like it. Oh, that was nice. The way you chop this is very, very reminiscent of like knowledge. Yeah, Conso, Lupe made some wannabe knowledge shit with it. Are you stroking out? Uh-oh. What up, Taylor? Of course you would. What's that noise? Oh, it's the Keurig. I think sonically is where the biggest issues are with this. The chopping is really good though, I will say. I like the chops a lot. The drums, I just wish they came through. I think taking the knowledge aesthetic for the chops and the drum sounds on this works, but doing the lo-fi over compression, sidechain stuff isn't necessarily helping. So if you kept the like sort of arrangement approach and mixed it to be more classically clean, I think that might help. But I like that and I'm into it. That's solid. All right, next up we got Cannibal with a K. That just sounds like someone on the ICP's label, but we're here. Go in, yeah. I mean, everyone makes a ton of really bad beats before there are any that aren't bad. Before you make your first good one. Definitely in the hundreds. To answer your question, I never did. This is super generic. Well, it's very generic. It's not bad. I'm an edgy and rap about knives type beat. Yeah, I can hear that. Like, this could be that Hobson song where he's in the fucking haunted house in the music video. That might be literally every Hobson song. Who knows? No one, it's not possible for any one person to know because not one person has seen every single Hobson video. A little more high end, there you go. This is like a movie that's like trying too hard to be like edgy and melodramatic at the same time. This would fit really well on the soundtrack. Like in the Matrix, in the second Matrix, when they dropped that Linkin Park track in, You could easily swap this out whenever he's fighting all the agents in the alleyway. I think if you added a few more modern touches to that, it could work better. It's a little bare bones right now. It's not bad by any stretch. Sounds like a revived Mob Deep track. Yeah, I can hear that a little bit. Jazari says, feels like there could be more to the drums though. Yeah. Mofa, cool and calm beat. Suicidal montage type beat. Not bad, but you could probably expand it out some, so that's what I'd say about that. Alright, next up is Crom's unfinished Gandalf sample thingy. Oh boy. I wonder what that means. Damn, Riggin got him locked and loaded. What's that nasty little click? What is that? What's that from? I don't like that. These drums are definitely trying to be grinded. They even got the snap on them. Grind and rip off on the drums, unquestionably. Ghetto. The sample could be nice, maybe, if you like really worked it. Those drums are really not great. They're like a real Nokia ringtone version of the grinding drums. And the synth sound is real stock and real crappy. The sample could maybe work if you like really found the right groove to go with it. I think that's a little slow. If you sped it up and then got some drums that were knocking and sort of wiped out the programming. And went about it with some stronger shit, it might be off in a better way. But as it stands now, it's real weak, real goofy sounding, real corny sounding. And yeah. It didn't necessarily all fit together. Constro says those are some odd synths to use on a sample like this. Yeah, they really are. You could use synths, just not necessarily those synths. So, yeah, that's what I got to say about that. All right, next up we got Grand Riggedy. Let's see what he's got for us. Whenever they cut those like super like this could be an HBO commercial where it's like they cut all the super dramatic moments of all the super dramatic shows, and it's the kind of HBO commercial that'll play on like Spike. I hate that clap snare sound. What are you talking about? I don't know. I'm not huge on many of the drum sounds. Music Master says, dope sample, wrong style of drums. I'd be inclined to agree with that. But they are super corny. You'd have to really try to make them work. There's only one sample of me in it. Yeah, I don't know if any of the drum sounds really worked, especially not together. So the sample could work if you were really trying to make a song for a certain kind of commercial, but yeah. All right, next up we got Constro, you're up. Damn, we got some heavy hitters all back to back, some well-known names. This is Constro Buzz. His name does not show up for one reason or another. Most of the cuts, but the drums. I think the drums are the weak link here. Snare I don't like, and I think the drums, whenever you did have some extra notes, like when the kick would come in, it probably could have been a little looser instead of right on the 16th note. So yeah, get a fatter snare. It seems like a lot of people don't like the snare. Some people don't like some of the vocal chops. I like them. I like most of the chops. Juice box should have put a filter on the sample a bit, but pretty dope overall. You could maybe filter some of the sample. I could agree with that. And the kick, JP says the kick isn't doing much. The kick you could probably beef up a little bit. You could probably just get all the drums going a little bit heavier. Yeah, and I like the B section more than the A section, I think. So that's what I gotta say about that. Alright, next up we got Imkada. So glad I don't have to type this name anymore. You stay with the mustard beats. Uh-oh. We got the like goofy digital bass set with the drum break. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got the G-Funk. The G-Funk. This is some DJ Horseradish shit, says Gert. That's good. I don't know if the bass goes with the drum break at all, and if the synth goes with either of those things, or with any beat in particular. So, yeah, I like that you tried to sort of put some things together that might not go together, but I don't think that they went together. So, yeah, not huge on that. Not huge on that. Marco Voltio. That's who it was. All right, next up we got Luis Aguilar. See what he's got this time. Unfinished track. You know what? finish it. I just can't stand for the blatantly unmatched chops on the tempo. So I know that can be a technique. I know you can do that and have some shit that works, but that just didn't work. So maybe try it with the chops matching the tempo and then get back to me. All right, next up, Fushigi. Let's hear this. Your jacket. This is like the chords from that Gambino song. No matter what you say or what you do, I'm in love. I'd rather be with you. I'll be right back now. 50,005. Hold up. All right, this is a mess. This is straight off a Game Boy. You know, this is like whew, I don't know, man. Those sounds. That was like straight off the arcade cabinet. That was ripped off like Qbert. I don't know about that. Next up, we got Death Romero. This track is called "Kill a Motherfucker." Shimmy, shimmy, oh, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Alright, let's see where this goes. It goes exactly nowhere. Okay, here we go. Shimmy, shimmy. Nope. No, shimmy. Whoa. What's happening? This is like Jumanji. We gotta dig the game out the dirt. Beat the hunter with the mustache. What happened? This is a puzzle to be solved. This is a riddle. And so it begins. What? I'm gonna let this play a little bit because I just want to know where this is. What the fuck? Alright. This is a mess. This is like he made like 4 separate beats and he put them all on flash drives and he taped them all to like a Hot Wheels car and he had 4 tracks. And he was like 1, go, 2, go. And so at the end they plug in and start playing and it's like and we're listening to the end result of that insane experiment. This part could be kind of cool, sorta, but it doesn't go anywhere. And then it just straight up fucking falls off the rails of any sort of logical, rhythmic anything. Alright, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what to say about that. But next up we got DBC on the beat. Shout out to this drum kit that I never opened. Sorry DBC, I always forget. He sells a drum kit. This track's called Feds Watching. So you know he's creative. Let's hear this.
DBC.
Oh, he's got there you go. goes. It's dry as hell. Constro says DBC makes the most generic music on the planet. These sounds are super stock right now. Can't say there's much I like about this beat. You have a point, Gert. You have a point. And the mixing was a little dry too, on top of the arrangement being incredibly unoriginal. It just felt a little empty. I don't have much to comment about the arrangement type shit, because I think it's not necessarily the most unique thing, as well as the sound selection. I would try and put a little bit more space, a little bit more atmosphere going on, and try and do something to make it stand out a little bit more. Constro said, this is the type of beat a McDonald's employee plays on his earbuds loud as shit while he cleans the urinals. Now that's accurate. I have not said anything close to that dead on tonight. That's the bar. That's where we need to get with our descriptions. Also, I think I said accurate by accident. DJ Khaled's in here. Lion. Okay, Elliot. The mix got some issues. The snare's a little weak. But I like the feel. Sample I like a lot. Rag, what are you talking about right now? More than 80% of the time I got no clue what you're talking about. Not 80%. You've been making sense lately, but I don't know what you're talking about. There are some clicks going on. Your sample could be chopped a little bit cleaner. The great hit. I'm not shouting you out. The swing is nice though. Juicebox says the swing makes up for a bad mix. And there's like some typewriter fingers on a glass sound going on. That could be kind of nice if it was a little more prominent, honestly. No, I don't like the snare either, Constro. The snare is no good. Your accent snare's got a better, more punch than that does. So I would totally swap that snare out entirely with something else. Leave the accent snare. That one worked good. All right. That was Elliot. Where are you, Elliot? Why ain't you here? The drums are buried. That's for sure. Yeah. Look, the kick was coming through, but I think it's just because it was a massive, sort of little too round of a kick. If I had a little bit more high end. And it was a little less 9090. And then the snare, you want to fatten that up and then just get the mix sitting right. All right. Next up, we got Mastermind. This track is called Memoirs. Oh, there you are, Dirty Rag. So you're next. I didn't even see what you said, Kevin. This is awfully quiet. So this is a Janae Aiko sample. You could straight up play this piano and not have to deal with the sample. It's a little slow. The mix is super quiet, so see what you can learn about mastering a little bit. And the drum sounds are not huge on. It's not like bad all around, but it is kind of boring and kind of slow. Yeah, I'm not sure I like any of the drum sounds really, but everything's super quiet. Yeah, he says it's a sample from The Worst. Imagine. Yeah, the drums were, the mix was weak. It was just super quiet overall, and you could probably do some like limiting, multi-band compression, something like that. Some sort of basic mastering just to get it a little louder. Once you mix it, a little louder as well. And I just don't know if any of those drums really fit the sample, so maybe pitch some down, do something, but I wasn't huge on those drum sounds. All right, next up we got Dirty Rag. Let's see what he's got. And of course, it's not actually a beat. No surprise there. It was a link to my live stream from last time. How very useful. That's what you were talking about earlier. Oh, it's not actually you. Alright, so this is LTA. This is straight out of RPG Maker. Oh, this is a mess. What are these crash cymbals? What is this? You took a CD that they play at the Chinese buffet and then took the merry-go-round music from Roller Coaster Tycoon. Then you took the crash cymbal off a little tiny toy drum set and you put them all together. Tell you what, can't say it works. Can't say it works at all. Alright. Next up we got Meeksta. Lion Meek. Drifting, old school hip hop. Nina Simone. Shout out Nina Simone. Can I take back the bomb? I don't take back bombs. I mean, I like Nina Simone. Not sure this is a good usage of Drifting On By. That line from New Day, or Feeling Good. Oh, the one that was an accident? Yeah, okay. I can take back an accidental bomb. These drums are super stiff, and this feels like a uplifting beat. Like it's trying to be like inspirational, motivational, something. Alright, yeah. That was just super boring. It just had this feel of dan, dan, dan. It was boom, ka, boom, ka. tcustoms.com type beat. I follow that dude on Twitter. I've never once heard one of his tracks. But if that's what he sounds like, that would sort of fit with what he puts on Twitter. Alright. Yeah. Not huge on that. I think you could have, I don't know about using that one line as your sample for everything. So I don't know necessarily like that. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Shout out to Dirty Rag for writing these raps. I don't know what song these were on, but they're funny. And I don't remember who screenshotted this. But in case y'all didn't see Dirty Rag, just read some of those. That's actually, I can't put that on screen. That's so long. I put the link in there. You can go read that yourself. So, you know he's got the bars. Shout out Dirty Rag. I know you got those. Next up, we got Alf. No, Al. Oh shit, I should rap it. You're right. Alright, let me run it back. Here we go. Alright. My name is Dirty Rag. Wanna be famous like Bernie Mac. What's up, Kevin? You thought you could hurt me bad. Your childish remarks only describe Furby Black. I'm 30 plus. You really can't hurt me much. I suck cause I create cream raps. You HIV distributor, you're gonna make Charlie Sheen mad. Enough with the intellectual corny bars. It's time to bring the dirtiness into your car. You gon' bump my shit. You get jumped by a bitch. You call him Sandy, I call him Sanders. You're a hoe. I'm a grabber. Grab a knife from your man purse. Then I stab her. I'll make you miss the bitch. You're a fucking hypocrite. You say I have potential when you ask me about having a computer. Then you diss me in the live chats. Wanna hear my raps? You steady riding. Sanders' dick. My internal rhyming will dismantle shit. I could be professional, but I'll take the ether approach. My flow knocks you out, and then you bleed from the nose. My rhyme surpassed Francis MH. That's a big statement, get it? B.I.G. Ha, I'm just playing. I wouldn't disrespect the late rapper. I'll make Sanders ban you right before I stab you. You should be glad to that I met your lyrical expectations. I guess I learned to accept haters. My stunning raps will shock you with the taser. Time to mature up for the final verses. I'm aligned to remove the curses. Sometimes I don't understand your purpose. This goes out to Sanders community. Stop trolling, stop hating. It's all useless. We're all in there because we make music. Wanna be critiqued by a legend in the making. Sanders, you have the potential to be saving. Beat making. Most of you need to be taken. You're hating. Over to Twitch. That's where you are now. Some of my subscribers are kids. I have to clean some of it. I have to clean some of it. This diss might come off as pathetic. I diss them, but then I praise them. This diss was for entertainment because I don't really hate them. All of you beat submitters, I commend you for effort. It's not about who better. I respect all of you. I expect the same from all of you. Now I have to use Dirty Rag 2, an unnecessary extra channel. I don't know how to end this, but I've been watching your channel since the month 6. This was way longer than I expected, but also had a lot more impressive rhymes than I expected at the same time. Shout out Dirty Rag. That's actually fun to rap. Alright. Shout out Dirty Rag for writing all that. Really, I'm honestly glad you wrote that, and not even like in a ha-ha way. Like not even a you just played yourself way. I hadn't read it all before because I assumed it was nonsense, but that was Dirty Rag. By the way, who would watch a YouTube series where me and the homie go on YouTube raps and raps from the comments for the first time or reading them just like that? We just do that every week. I might do that because it's fun to do at the very least. Try it on your own, even if you don't want to watch it. It's fun to do. As for the beat, the sample's a little lo-fi. In like a bad way, like it's a low bit rate sample. And the drums are a little repetitive and not the best sounds. So like as a hip hop beat, it's not necessarily there. If that was some shit you're gonna put on for like your like 70s, 80s DJ disco set and like a local restaurant, that'd be cool. I think you need to do a little bit more to make it like a good hip hop type beat though. But all right, that was ALG. Robert Moore says snare sucks. I wasn't huge on that snare either. Yeah, the sounds, like I was saying, you can make them a little bit more hip hop instead of how they are. Or if you just got a really good sample and looped it the right way, like how Busta did on I want to thank you, Heavenly Father. That song he did where he made the beat. It's like just a loop and like a kick. You could maybe make that work, but yeah. Dirty Rag also would like to be certain that anyone who heard that knows that was not him at his full lyrical capacity. That was a disclaimer in case you missed it. Because you don't want to miss that. It's just a freestyle. That's not me and my full lyrical potential. Just in case you forgot. It's just a freestyle. Not full potential. Okay. Next up we got Robert R. Robert Rada. See what he's got. The kid who lurks. What up? Yeah, I'm excited for Swish now after Real Friends. That shit was good. And that Madlib beat. It's crazy. It's too bad it's not like the best Madlib beat ever, but it's cool Madlib's working with Kanye at the same time. I don't know about these claps being placed in random ass places. Later, Zach. Let me know about that EP. The drums are real weird in terms of a beat. And the piano sound isn't the best quality. I'd throw some more reverb on it. This is more like soundtrack music to like CSI when they're in there spinning sperms trying to find out who murdered the classroom of kids. So if you're trying to get on the soundtrack to CSI, Cybercrime, Cyberpunk Division, go for it. Send this in. Tweet at them. The drums were in a weird, real place. Your little knocks, whatever, that's fine, but I don't know about those. But there really wasn't much going on, and the chords were kind of messy. The piano wasn't a great sound. It was a little too bright and digital, and there wasn't much reverb going on. Weird thing to submit to this, I will say. All right, next up we got Dusty Beats. Let's see what he's got for us. Yeah. Dude, shit. I don't know what to do. Oh, these strings. Uh-oh. Yo, what up? This is like where the British dude starts rapping. All the way back up from it. Uh-oh. These strings. What is this noise? Hey, what up, everybody? This is an episode of Beat Breakdown coming to you live. Right here, this week we're doing String by Dusty Beats. First off, we got that funny little cartoon noise. you know he got it like this. This is how you do it. First you go like this. Ooh. And then you do this. Then you pitch it up. Hella notes, and then you got it. Then it goes. Oh, that noise is funny as hell. Uh-oh. My SoundCloud's fucking up. Let me run that again. Shit. This is not good. It's cool you sort of went with like a drum and bass feel for a minute. I was like switching it up like that. Those strings are ass. I will give you that. Once they were... The staccato ones are just... No, get rid of them. Yeah, and so most of the synths are not good, especially you've got this droning bass note that's just overpowering all of the drums, overpowering everything else. And at first I was like, you know, this could go somewhere. This could go somewhere. We'll see where it's going to go. And then, the strings, the staccato strings, and you got the Halo General MIDI choir going on. So the mix, the bass was taking up all that sonic space. So you're going to want to, you could change the sound, but at the same time, you're still going to have this note for the whole fucking, I mean, if you look at the waveform, oh, Jesus. Oh, I turn on magnifier. Oh, no. Like, if you look at the waveform here, it's just flat. Right? And I mean, it's long enough to where you're not necessarily going to see any specific drum hits. But I bet you right here where it's not like that, the bass is dropped out. Yeah. And see, the drums actually can cut through, even if they're really goofy ass drum and bass drums. When that goes away, and we're back to flat, you got this bass drum. Nothing can get through, and you also got the that noise is hysterical. So just from an arrangement perspective, even if that's what you want to have that note going the whole time, it's not necessarily the best idea because it'll ruin your drums. So I would look for some better sounds. Look for some... The best part was probably the little drum and bass breakdown. The staccato strings were ass, and then they were also like way too loud. So, and that noise, that noise cracked me up. So, yeah. Yeah. I told you what I had to share about it. That was Usty Minds, Dusty Boy, Dusty Beats, whatever his name was. All right. I'll send you my version of this if you want. We'll keep that one on deck. I still have all these fucking Kanye quotes.
I have decided and yet run for president.
I don't know why I saved those, but apparently they're still in here next to the bomb. All right. Next up, we got CJ Houston. That riff is just straight up notes going down and then back up. super boring. That lo-fi sound doesn't sound good. Ooh, we got people hitting cats to get them to screech. We got dudes letting off fireworks. Here we go. Oh, nah, it'll be the next one. Wait for it. Alright, here comes a firework. Nope. Next one. Yeah, the mix on this isn't great. And none of the sounds are really very good. I don't know about the lo-fi saturation you got going on the main little keys. Not huge on it. Everything just sounds super stock right now. Oh! Shout out to the album art. Is he hitting the dab? He's dabbing a little bit. You got too many riffs that are just going down notes in order. I don't know if anything was necessarily like wrong in terms of being in the wrong key, so there's that. But also when you just lock the key in FL Studio and do a downward stream of notes, of course it's not going to be out of key. Yeah, sounds were definitely the big problem there. And then that'll help the mix, just having better sounds, and then you can sort of work on balancing your mix. And then there's also all the arrangement stuff, having better melodies and shit. So, yeah, nothing really jumped out at me. Nothing from that is going to be stuck in my head, right? So that's sort of the idea, is to have something that weaves its way into your brain. All right, next up we got Chris McCall Toyota. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to, in case y'all missed it, he definitely did set off some fireworks right here. Let me light the bottle rocket. There it goes. Oh, that's funny. And look at this dude. He's got the fireworks already. Oh, man. Everything's tying into each other. Full circle, baby. Full circle. All right. Mindless killing of minutes. Is that noise from Yonkers? And we got gross beat in effect. You got the fireworks. Oh, guess what, dog? I got the bomb. Fuck. Alright. Not huge on that. I didn't have to go very far into that to know there wasn't much that I was a fan of. None of the sounds were very good. And then none of the melodies or anything were anything worthwhile. And also, yeah, Constro, the 2005 dubstep robot wobble. Yeah, not big on that. All right, next up we got Alexander Wang. It's called Villain.
But now it has happened.
Let's hear this.
No use in talking. The silence between
Illuminati.
me and you has never had meaning. It was. That was all I was asked. But now it has happened. No words for the foretold. The desperation has made me the same. Has made me another.
Always watching. Yeah, it's a super long intro, that's for sure. Illuminati. Established 2014. I sort of like the drum pattern, but the snare is buried by everything else. If the drums are right, this could maybe work. And apparently it's not. You got some panning issues. If you brought in a little ghost nut hi-hat on those in-between notes, you can sort of get the double time feel going a little bit more. That might be working a little better. Intro is stupid long. Beef up the drums, maybe lean a little bit more into the double time sort of feel, that faster feel, and see where that takes you. And also, stay woke, Illuminati out here. Established 2014. All right, next up we got Mad Tizza the King. Let's hear it. Uh-oh, we got a double time sample. Let's see how he flips it. That gap can kill the vibe. Calm Captain, I'm gonna be gone in 7 minutes. Alright, so this intro's long. Let's see what it goes. Kevin, you ever seen Nancy Grace? That's who. That's what.
Tell Didi, don't be late.
Alright, let's go. That's the same drum break from drum break is that? I never remember. Is it high palm thing in it? I thought it was this song. The sample's nice. The drums, I don't know if I would leave them as plain as that because this is all I think of.
Fire burning inside my eyes.
Was it from an Anne Murray track? Wow. Who knew Anne Murray had the banging drums like that?
The music that saved my life. Y'all be calling it hip hop. I be calling it hypnotized.
I forgot he used to sound like that on records. Wow. I like the sample though. So yeah. Let's see what else. I think overall I like it. I think you can maybe flip the drums a little bit more. These have been used a lot. Not too much. There's a Damo Genesis song, Static Selecta. There's an Absol track too. Yeah, I would do some to the drums because they have a good sonic quality to them, but the rhythm is too, It's too identifiable. Jesus, what are y'all doing on the chat? Yeah. But I like the sample on top though. So that was nice. Alright, next up we got Hella Beats. Mac Miller, Mick Jenkins type beat. We'll see. Oh. Uh-oh. We got the video. We got some dust. We got the visual spectrum response straight out of After Effects. Sorry, Juicebox, ain't happening. These drums are super weak. That snare isn't cutting it. I don't know how to let you post links. I totally would. But I don't know how. This is pretty boring. Easily forgettable. This video is goofy. You probably spent more time rendering this than you did mixing the beat. So, well, the mix isn't that bad. But it is empty. And the snare is a little too quiet. So, oh, look, you're getting a peek inside. This is how I run the queue. Okay. Yeah, the snare was not nearly as big enough to carry it. And, it was super slow at the same time. Not a good combination. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see how that's a Mick Jenkins or a Mac Miller type beat, but whatever gets you views. There could just be more happening in general. And you really want a snare to be beefy and have some good weight to it. So, all right. Next up, actually, last one. Damn. All right, Deadwind. Let's see what you got. Hashtag trap. That's the only time it's SoundCloud. A good tempo. It's got energy to it, even with the drum hitting that triplet at the end of the bar is super done a lot. Super done a lot. Those drum sounds, no good. They're just everywhere. I know Gert hates this snare. Twice a week. Lurk, you're wrong. I do it Wednesdays and Sundays. This is a Sunday stream. I start it and then I finish it. Alright. I don't know about the piano part, but all you have is the piano and the drums. And the piano is not spectacular. It's not awful, but it's not great. And then the drums are kind of boring. You just need more happening. I mean, this beat isn't even a minute long, so you just need more. You just need more. Alright. Queue's empty. That's it. It'll open back up Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Central. So be there if you're trying to get into that. Yeah, that's a wrap. Am I going to finish that beat? No, I guess I'm not sure I got to work on. But, yeah, I'm out of here. So, What do I have to say? Oh yeah. So on Twitter, the votes, whether or not it's gonna be Jay-Z month this January on Beat Breakdown. If it was like just yes by a little bit, if it was like 52 to 48, I wasn't gonna do it. But it was like 65 to 35, so that's almost double as many people wanted it as didn't. So tweet at me, tell me what your favorite J beats are. A lot of y'all already did. So let me know about that. I know y'all have been requesting like You Don't Know, Threat, Lucifer. So we'll see about that. But he's got a big variety, so there's nothing to sweat about that. I haven't got to do many, and I can now because I'm free from Content ID, the shackles. Content ID. So I'll try the theme month, see how it goes. Maybe we'll do more. But yeah, that's me. I'm out. This is not something on SoundCloud. This is fucking Shotlights. I'm out of here. I don't know why I just played. I just hit play on VLC and that started. Okay, but I'm out. I'm done. Shout out to everyone who submitted. Shout out to everyone who watched. Shout out to everyone everywhere. Every single person on the planet, I suppose. Why stop anywhere? All right, I'll see y'all next time.